Welcome back, everybody. Dr. Paul has joined us for the first time in 2012. Happy New Year.
Same to you.
We're going to talk some healthy eating today, my friend, which a lot of people are talking about this time of year.
Yeah.
Back on the bandwagon and all that sort of thing.
That's right.
In general terms, healthy eating, when you think of healthy eating, what pops into your head?
Well, I think about healthy eating as a lifelong commitment, not as a crash diet or a diet. I look at it as something that happens over time and something that you can teach your kids, because it is a lifelong habit. And today we're having, kids who are obese and kids who are going to not outlive their parents, so I think it's quite important for parents to be able to set a good example. And, we talk about getting onto the bandwagon and, New Year's resolutions and crash diets, but I think there's some logical things that people can do and implement in their lifestyle.
Right. First one, we were just talking about this, and one thing I struggle with is drinking water.
That's right.
But it's a great thing to do if you have your daily sort of allowance of
You
water.
should have about 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. It is very good for your health. People should be drinking it with meals, and actually if you drink it before a meal, it makes you feel fuller.
Yeah.
And so you eat less per meal.
Yeah, and if you're one of those people who can't drink a glass of water, don't want to, or have any interest, try dragging around a water bottle with you.
That's right. And you can drink a lot of, and sometimes decaffeinated teas and decaffeinated coffees count as well, but pure water is the best thing to do. The other thing at the beginning of the day, and people don't realize this, is if you skip breakfast, your chances of gaining weight are higher than if you don't skip breakfast. So you need to have that. And when we talk to kids, I always talk about the 3 and 2 rule for kids, 3 meals, 2 snacks per day, and that's what that just should be a lifelong type of habit, because if people have shown that if you skip breakfast, you will actually gain weight.
Yep.
And just by not changing your habits, eating breakfast, you will actually lose weight.
Yeah. To lose weight, believe it or not, you have to have the proper fuel in your body. That means you have to eat.
You have to eat. You have to eat a bit less than usual, or burn more calories than usual.
Smaller portions.
Smaller portions, and that's the important thing. You need. And people ask me how much weight is normal to, or is good to lose. Like, how much weight is appropriate? We say about a pound and a half a week, and that can be achieved by decreasing your intake by 500 calories per day. So either you increase your exercise to burn more calories, or or a combination of both.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're going to lose a pound to a pound and a half a week. It's numbers. What goes in, what goes out.
Yeah. Now, some people will lose more. Some people might not be as steady as a pound and a half a week. It fluctuates it's different with everybody. I know initially what happens with me is I lose
you lose more. Yes.
And men are more apt to do that.
Exactly. But the trick is to keep a diary and be realistic. Don't expect to lose 5 pounds a week.
Yeah.
Expect to lose a pound a week, and track it, and actually do it with a partner, a friend. Do it with a friend or a group. It motivates you. You track it down. And the other thing about portion control, very, very simple thing. In terms of a plate, people say, well, how much should I be putting on my plate? First of all, don't fill it to the rim. That's one thing. A quarter of it should be a protein, meat, soy, or whatever.
About the size of a deck of cards.
Exactly, palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A quarter of it should be whole grain, and half of it should be vegetables. And if you do that, you're actually following Canada's Food Guide.
Yeah, as long as you don't cover your vegetables with cheese and over salt and stuff, you can eat a lot of vegetables.
I think you should be eating a lot of vegetables, and vegetables and fruit are sort of the mainstay of our diet today. Aside from just the decreasing, they're very what we call calorically rich. Not calorically rich, they're nutrient rich, but not very calorically dense.
Gotcha.
And so that's quite important to do. It fills you, it gives you your vitamins that you need.
Yeah. You mentioned a diary too, and one of the biggest successes I had when I lost some weight some years ago was I wrote down everything.
Yeah.
Everything I ate during a day.
Yeah.
And I didn't necessarily have to go back and review it or anything like that. Just the simple process of writing it down made you concentrate on what you're eating and how much.
Exactly.
And when.
And then with time, you realize how much you ate and how much you shouldn't be eating, etc. Yeah. You can go online now, and there's all these trackers that you can actually put your food in.
Yeah.
And there's all these
apps for your phone
that actually track what you eat, how many calories you've eaten, what the fat is, etc., and how many calories you've burnt. Very easy.
Well, it's not like there's no information out there or any help out there. There's lots of it.
Sure there is.
So,
sure there is.
You know what? Good luck. I'm right on the bandwagon, my friend. So good luck to all of us. Just healthy eating.
Yeah.
If you use common sense, you should be okay.
Well, remember, it's a lifestyle change, not for the next 3 months, for the rest of your life and your kids' lives as well.
Exactly. Sticking with it is the toughest part, as we all know. Good Good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very
much. Coming up on 7:57 now. Lots more to come. We're going to do some more raw cooking in the kitchen. We'll be talking about the new year and your health issues and so on and so forth. This is CTV Morning Live. Chilly morning out there if you're just getting up. It is very, very cold, so make sure you dress for it as you head out the door. We'll be right back.